In partnership with our friends of Absolute Termite and Pest Control, fleas and ticks are more than an inchy nuance. And pets are not the only things that pests can enter your home. Brittany Dunai, CEO of Absolute Termite and Pest Control Hawaii, joins us now with more. Good to see you.
Oh, please, I'm so excited to be here with you.
She's so cute. I love her. Okay, we've been itching to talk about this. Was that not funny?
Yeah, let's scratch the surface on this one for you.
Oh, that was better than mine. Tell everybody out there about the fleas and ticks and how it can get into your home without pets. That's so wild.
It's absolutely, no pun intended, kind of crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's an interesting thing. You can absolutely get them in your home. A lot of people don't realize that. And it's actually, you would think, for somebody who owns a pest control company, I don't have a lot of fears of insects, but that is one of my top ones that kind of makes my skin crawl.
Yeah. Okay, so they can enter your homes, but how can they enter your homes? What are some ways that they enter in?
So realistically, a lot of people are just thinking like, you have to have a dog, you have to have a cat. That's not the standard. A lot of people don't realize it's rodents. So rodent control plays a huge part. And to be honest, also yard maintenance. If you maintain that yard, yes, shout out to your gardener or to your husband or your wife, your son,
right.
Whoever's doing that yard work, you guys want to maintain that. That keeps away for those rodents. But the rodents are one of the largest carriers for flea and tick.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's so funny because when I think of the word fleas or ticks, I automatically think of our pets, but you never really think about the rodents.
You don't.
Which obviously nobody wants them.
No, right.
So what are some ways that we should do to prevent these fleas and ticks from coming in?
Okay, so the best ways, like I said, was that yard maintenance for you is going to be a huge factor.
Okay.
A lot of people, though, don't really know what they need to do. So we do free estimates. So my suggestion is if you're kind of getting that thought, give us a call. We'll come out, we'll give you that free estimate, and we can typically help you right then and there.
Okay, for our viewers who are watching right now who own a dog or a pet, or a cat, what is a tick that's biting their dog and their cat at the same time?
I know, right? That's kind of a tongue twister. It's the first time we're chatting where we have to it's like the fact-based
No, I
stuff.
get it, yeah.
It's so interesting. So realistically, you're getting that brown dog tick, which is actually what's biting your dog. A lot of people think that their cats also might be a carrier for that. It's a lot less standard that your cat would actually have ticks. It's fleas.
Okay.
So ticks are more attracted to your dog. A lot of us think like, oh, it's got to be cat, dog, food is food. It's not so much that. They actually are attached more so to eating from your pet, from your dog. And a lot of people think that's like the similar thing. Flea and tick, totally different parasite.
Okay, could we bounce on that topic real quick?
Yeah.
Because I know you said, what did you say? What goes on our dog? Ticks?
So it's brown dog tick.
Brown dog ticks. Okay, tell us the difference between the tick and the fleas.
Okay, so they are both a parasite, but how it works is fleas are in our carpets, they're in these beautiful pillows, they are in our clothes, things of that nature, right? Your pet's fur. So that's why we do that flea and tick bath, so to speak.
Got it.
But when you get ticks, it's actually latching onto the flesh of your pet, which is why you have to physically do that removal.
Ouch, our
baby. Your
babies.
baby. I know, right? I know. I've got my little mochi at home, and it's one of those things where you don't realize it, but yeah, it's an attached parasite.
Okay.
Whereas fleas are bouncing around, they're living in your carpets. You want to do solid vacuuming is a huge one too. I did leave that out. Vacuuming, laundry, care like that.
Okay.
But yeah, that is where that difference lies.
Let's talk about red meat allergy. Explain what that is to all of our viewers who don't really know too much about red meat allergy. And that's from ticks that's found in Hawaii?
So, fortunately, lucky we live Hawaii.
Yeah.
It's not here.
Oh, okay.
So it's actually the Lone Star tick. So this is something, though, a lot of us fly out to the mainland, to get away, go visit family, Ninth Island type of thing. So that is something to look out for when you are out and about. You can have the reaction that once you're bit by the Lone Star tick, it causes a red meat allergy. So for those of us who are steak lovers, or for those of us, who do like to have that once every now and then, it can take that away from you. So if you have friends and family in the mainland, just have them maybe take a look at getting those done. But like I said, lucky we live Hawaii. We don't have that one here,
Oh my gosh, seriously, lucky we do live Hawaii. Seriously?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so if you're watching from the mainland, take a bath. Okay, I'm just joking. We love you guys. If anybody wanted to reach out to you, maybe start with that consultation. Maybe they don't have pets or, pets in their house, but they are worried about ticks and fleas coming into their home.
Yeah.
best way to contact you?
Give us a call at 808-260-7889. Or like I always suggest, if you're like me, where you just want to get it done and you don't really want to talk on the phone, go straight to my website, oahuPestControl.com. We have a live chat, so from 8:30 to 5:30, it is live people in there. There's no AI, there's no bots. Yeah, come and talk to us. We're in the office for you. You can text us though too. We're very universal. Reach us, find us, get us.
I'm going to add another website to that. It's khon2.com. You guys can find more information on our website when we come back. Brittany, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Always great talking story with you.
I'm so lucky to talk to you guys.
You have the best energy.
No, thank
and speaking of energy, that energy is continuing because after the break, we're going to be talking to you. We're going to play another round of icebreakers.